he's an interesting prospect though for sure.
Yeah, all right. My seventh, I guess this will be our last guy to give. I think we both have the same guy. Do you have Tajh Boyd there?
I do.
Out of Clemson, yeah. I feel like he was more highly thought of during the season.
Yeah.
And he kind of died down a little bit, but he kind of reminds me of Braxton Miller, who was smart and decided to stay another year. But yeah, I don't know how far he's gonna go. I think if you're trying to pick up a backup, Tajh Boyd's the way to go.
I like Tajh Boyd, and I agree 100% with what you said about him being more touted during the season. I week 1 against Georgia, watching that game on a Saturday night, I remember going on Twitter and a bunch of fans from many teams were talking about him being a first-round prospect, including draft analysts like Matt Miller of Bleacher Report saying how he was going to be one of the top quarterback prospects, and then he took a little bit of a dip.
Are you calling out Matt Miller?
I am. You got a problem with that? He's from Bleacher Report.
Ooh, okay.
Everything he says is 100% false. Last year, he totally upped Geno Smith, and he totally crapped all over E.J. Manuel. And he said that there was no way that E.J. Manuel was going to be a first-round pick. And he was wrong. And this year now, I already see him trashing Johnny Manziel, and I guarantee you he's going to be wrong. 100% wrong. So, he's not listening to this, but if he did, I'm better than you. But back to my Tajh Boyd thing, I like him. He's a mobile quarterback, but he has some accuracy issues that if I'm a team, I am concerned with. I see him being a third-round pick, fourth-round pick, developmental player. I was really pulling for him to go to the Eagles this offseason, since they didn't have a backup, but it's looking like they're going to be signing Mark Sanchez. So it doesn't look like he'll be going there. But I'm thinking like Arizona, maybe it's time, maybe draft him in the later rounds. I think Boyd's an interesting prospect, but he's definitely got the most work out of all the quarterbacks that we listed so far.
Yeah.
And then there's guys like, I mean, then it drops. There's Mettenberger, who people are saying again could be a diamond in the rough. He had a torn ACL, so it really hurt his stock. But he's again a very tall quarterback.
How do you feel about Aaron Murray?
Aaron Murray, people are saying last year would have been the best quarterback in the draft because of how good of a season he had. He had a dip this year. He got hurt. I don't know. I think he's a. I heard yesterday, Bill Polian of ESPN. I don't know how. I mean, I respect his opinion, saying he could be a second-round pick. I don't know. I think he's more of a fourth, fifth-round pick. I think he's going to take a dip because of that injury, and he did struggle a little bit. But I've already heard interest from the Bengals saying that they like Aaron Murray.
How about this? Who's the best Murray? DeMarco Murray, Aaron Murray.
Aaron Murray's not in this. No.
Andy Murray. Out of those three, who's the best?
Wait, Andy Murray? Is he a tennis player?
Yes.
That is. No, Andy Murray is the best.
Really? If you could be in one of those situations, you'd be a tennis player.
I could be. No. Yes. Andy Murray.
Mike, you wouldn't want to be a tennis. You wouldn't want to be a cowboy.
That's right. Eagle for life. But no. Well, yes. If I could play in the NFL, the one team I would choose not to play for is the Dallas Cowboys.
What about the Jaguars?
I love the Jacksonville Jaguars. I would love to play in Jacksonville.
Jaguars fan.
No, I'm not a Jaguars fan. We're not doing this. I'm not saying I like the Jaguars. I'm saying that I wouldn't mind playing for them. I think they get a bad reputation for not being interested in their team. When I think maybe they do have fans. Every team that's bad doesn't fill the entire stadium all the time.
Bills have tons of fans.
Yeah, but you also see like Ralph Wilson buying the extra tickets.
Thank you for joining us here on the NFL Offseason Podcast. I am your humble host, Dave Kress.